That ain't looking too promising. Let's see. Not gonna give up quite yet. Never mind, I'm giving up. I gotta cut it. Didn't want to do this, but okay. Got to see what is going on. Might have been MP4, I'm not sure, but it said like Audacity had very limited import options, I think. It was something with compatibility issues. And when I saw I could just record, I just took the easy way out. I guess I could always like redo it, spend more time with that and get that drum sound a little bit better, but I think it serves its purpose for now. Plus, it's not like I get that many donations. It's going to be a rare sound, at least in the short term. Maybe one day it's going to be blowing up all the time. If I start getting donations all the time, then it'd be worth it to invest more time into that sound. What is this, tinfoil? Good grief. Oh, wow. I'm glad I cut it open. This is getting really complicated. Okay, we got black, red, green, and white. So I don't even know what this cable is. I need an explanation. Whoa. Black wire is negative. Green wire is data. White wire is data. Red wire is positive. What is the surrounding wire, though? I don't even need to know what those are. Okay, red and black are all that matters here. This is hard. Boom! Got it. Okay. It's just shielding wire. I thought it might be, but I've had some cords I pulled apart, like my charger cord for my laptop that I had to splice into, and the outer wire was actually the ground wire. But in this case, since the black is the ground, that's what threw me off. So I was like, okay, if this is not the ground, then what is it? Because the black is the ground. But in this case, since the black is the ground, then it only stands to reason that this would be shielding wire. And I think it prevents from nearby objects interfering with the signal. Because of electromagnetic radiation, or no, electromagnetic, is it called radiation or forces or no, electromagnetic fields can corrupt transmission of data through electrical wiring. And that's a problem you deal with when sending PWM servo signals to servos when your PWM wire is too long. That's how I read about that. So you can have servo signal corruption. And I believe the same thing would apply here. So they don't want to have your USB signal corrupted ever. So that's why they need the shielding. That's my guess. Oh, thanks for the follow, Stainless. Got it. All right. I'm trying to teach myself not to feel guilty when I take time off. I'm working on that. Okay, so this is also shielding, I think. It's got like aluminum foil around it. Look at that. Shielding and then aluminum foil. And then your 4 wires are in that. That's crazy, man. That really leads to great signal integrity, I'm sure. What are you working on? I'm splicing this USB wire. Um, I want to have this USB coming out of it, so that one USB can charge um, my GoPro and my GoPro backpack with one USB. And I'm actually going to fork it another 2 times so I can charge 2 GoPros, the main GoPro and the GoPro backpack, for both. So I'll have 4 total USB cords coming out of one. So with just one USB plugged into my car AC DC adapter um, that plugs into the cigarette lighter, I'll just plug in a single USB cord into that, and then I'll be able to charge both cameras, all 4 batteries, using a single cord that forks out 4 times. So this is like my super crazy USB mod project. Yeah, it will give out less current or less amps, but I think that just means they'll charge a little slower. However, the supply amps might be a lot more than the amps being pulled by each camera battery anyways. So if that's the case, I guess it wouldn't matter too much. I'm not sure. I guess a 4-way fork might be a bad idea. Um, Maybe a 2-way fork would be better, but it'd be a lot of work to make two 2-way forks instead of a single 4-way fork, I think. Actually, I'm probably fine with just the trickle charging thing because, like, when I charge these GoPros, it's always going to be overnight, or it's always going to be like way longer than they need to get a full charge, is what I'm thinking. So if I'm able to just plug in a single USB and have it charge both cameras, including their backpacks on the GoPros, have it charge overnight, even with the lower power output, I think it should still be plenty to have them all charged by morning. Huh. I don't know if I need this to actually be a data cable as well. Yeah, I probably don't. So I can just ignore the black and white. I mean the white and green. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna solder that one. What did you eat today? Oh, I forgot to eat today. I haven't eaten anything today. Remind me to eat later. Okay, that's done. All right, I'm gonna do white. What is he doing in here? All right, I'm gonna solder white now. Okay, so all the wires are now connected. Um, let's see. What's my next move here? Oh, I gotta get out the next one now, the one I'm gonna splice in. How am I gonna isolate them? I haven't really thought that far. That's a good question. Cred, Cred Jank, and welcome to the chat, man. I haven't seen you around before. Okay. Um, I'm I've been isolating with electrical tape, but these are so tiny and close together, it might be a little harder this time. Well, maybe not. Electrical tape might work. Ooh, I just realized these other cables, I'm not for sure gonna put data on them, so I'm just gonna ignore completely green and white, 100%, and just gonna address red and black, which is the power and ground. By the way, guys, I ordered automatic wire strippers today. They're $5 on eBay. I tell you what, guys, I'm in love with China, man. Those guys, us Americans give them a lot of hate, but for crying out loud, $5 and free shipping, like I love China, man. They keep giving me everything I need so cheap. I'll take it. Okay. So now I guess I don't think I can twist it. Oh wait, maybe I can still twist it. I'm connecting the red now. Okay. Man, I don't like how it's. There, that looks good. Actually, I'm gonna use my helping hand here. Okay. Okay. So this one's fully spliced in. Um, I want it to be longer though, so the GoPros can be like far away. Like the second GoPro can be far away this way. Maybe I'll use the full length of this cord. So I'll cut this one down here. Everybody has to start somewhere. It's just like I took on a lot all at once. Like rather than building up one business, making money with that business, and then building the next one, which is the smart thing as a general rule, I chose to start three businesses at the same time, and I have no employees, so I'm building them all from the ground up myself. And that's okay, and I like that, but it means all three businesses are going to take 3 times as long since you're dividing your time by three. And so you have to be even more patient with that kind of setup, and your results are 3 times as far away. So you get even more like fear of things taking too long type of thing. There's just a lot of downside to that way of going about it. Okay. This thing looks like a big chaotic jumble on my stream. Looks like a bunch of nonsense. Okay, now I gotta splice in the red. Wow. I can't believe I have to do another one after this. Four-way splice is kind of pushing it. I might have to open up the wire a little bit. I think this three-way junction will be enough for this. I'm going to put another two-way junction on the end of this so that this will go to the second camera right here. It'll be short. Wait, what? I'm holding up the wrong end. I mean on this. So this one will go to the second camera coming off here. So that means I can close up this three-way junction now. And that's going to be quite interesting. Okay. You can see like one, two, three, four reds have to meet. So there's four of each one. Four reds. All making it looks like a flame. All right, I'm just gonna drop electrical tape down in there. Okay. The main thing is this electrical tape is not sticky enough to stay where I put it. So I think it's time to bust out my secret weapon, baby. Check this out. Fix bonds plastic, metal, wood, glass, fabric. Repair virtually anything better than glue. Creates a durable, permanent bond. Um, Stops leaks and fills cracks. Flexible, sandable, and paintable. It is UV light activated glue. You just apply it and then cure it with the UV, and then it's done. Well, I can't shrink wrap because of the complexity of this junction. Like I'm thinking, it's not just a single direction. Shrink wrap is just a tube. It doesn't have like a four-way fork shrink wrap. Plus, I would have no way to put a four-way fork onto it. So I think it's one of those situations that shrink wrap would not actually be a viable option. I'm just going to do 2 1,000 count again. It might have even cured before that. I just stopped at 2 1,000 thinking it'd have to be maybe 10 seconds. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. And that's it. So by doing it that way, I'm going to be able to put the electrical tape like really with a lot of precision, and it's not going to keep popping off since the tape is a weak tape. All right, ready for my next little strip of super glue. I mean, not super glue. My next strip of electrical tape. I need to pull it through with a forceps. All right. Actually, this shielding wire's got to go. I'm gonna clean up this joint a lot. I'm getting rid of the data wire after all now too. Oh no! That went in my eyes. Okay, so normally I like to coat everything in shrink wrap, but I think that ship kind of sailed here. Um, well, maybe not. Maybe there's something we could do with shrink wrap. Mr. Fellow Outlaw. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna get the biggest piece of shrink wrap I have, and let's see if we can make this pretty. It's all said and done. Um, ooh, can this fit? Maybe, maybe not. Looks like it might. Let's see. Um, maybe like that. uh, actually, this might work. I'm gonna need to push this one through now. I don't think it's gonna get over that. Hmm. Okay, now I'm going hard with this stuff. There you have it. So now I can charge the backpack and the camera off one USB. And this end would go to the cigarette lighter adapter thing of the vehicle. And then I still got another USB to charge the second GoPro. And I'm thinking of splitting this one as well. Thanks for follow, Bodo. So the idea here is just with one plug, I can have a cord that actually will charge everything. One USB charging all four batteries. I want to test this thing out. I'm going to plug in the USB. Let's see. Okay, this one's on. This one's on. And this one's on. It's all working.